I defy the armies of the living God this day. Give me a man that we can fight together. Roar!
That's Goliath, the Philistine champion. He's been yelling like that for 40 days now.
The whole army is scared. He's so massive.
He's always promised a huge reward for anyone who'll go out and fight him.
He's going to give one of his daughters to be their wife, and their whole family will never have to pay tax again.
Yes, that is correct. The king has decreed that all income incurred by the recipient of these special conditions, authorised under Section 10, subparagraph 20 of the Israeli Income Tax Assessment Act, shall be deemed to be exempt income, not forming part of the recipient's assessable income normally taxed under Section 6, Part 20A of the Israeli Income Tax Assessment Act. The derivation of exempt income may limit deductions under Section 3615, which may relate wholly or in part to Division 55AN, in accordance with any avoidance provisions of Division 52 and 53.
Who does that Philistine think he is? How dare he defy the armies of the living God?
What are you still doing here, David? What about the sheep you're meant to be caring for? Who's looking after them? I know your pride, you just want to see the battle.
I've not done anything wrong.
Saul heard about David's questions and sent for him. After seeing David's courage and conviction, he said to him, "Go, and Yahweh be with thee." Saul gave David his own armour to use, but David felt uncomfortable with this and instead chose his staff, shepherd's bag and his sling.
What am I, a dog that you come to me with sticks? By Dagon, your dead body will be fed to the birds and to the beasts.
You come to me with a sword and spear and shield, but I come to you in the name of the Lord of armies, the God of armies that you have defied this day. That day will Yahweh deliver you into my hands, that I may smite you and take your head from you. And all this assembly shall know that God saveth not with sword and spear, but for this battle is his.
You little twerp. By Dagon, you will not live long.
when the Israelites saw that Goliath was dead, they chased the Philistines all the way to the gates of the city of Ekron. God gave them a great victory that day. After such a great battle, King Saul was obviously very impressed by David's courage, and so he asked Abner, the captain of his army, to bring David to see him.
Here he is, Your Majesty. Who is your father, young man?
I am the son of your servant Jesse the Bethlehemite.
Yahweh was your strength today, David. God is our Saviour. Tell me more about when he saved you and your sheep from the bear and the lion.
Listen, I can see you want to talk to David. He's going to live here with us and be my arm bearer. And maybe he can play some music with you.
It came to pass that when he made an end of speaking unto Saul, that the soul of Jonathan was knit with the soul of David, and Jonathan loved him as his own soul.
David, I know that you have been anointed by Samuel to be the next king, and Yahweh is obviously with you. You showed great faith and courage today.
It was Yahweh's victory, Jonathan, not mine.
I know, David. Our love for Yahweh will always bind us together. I want you to have my royal robe and my girdle. I'm also giving you my bow and arrows and my sword. I know that God has chosen you to be a king. Let us make a covenant with each other.
The soul of Jonathan was knit with the soul of David, and Jonathan loved David as his own soul.
From then on, David was part of the royal household. He went out wherever Saul sent him and behaved himself wisely and prospered. So much so that Saul set David over the men of war, and all the people accepted his authority, including Saul's own servants. David led many successful campaigns against the Philistines, and he now leads the victorious army back from another victory.